Hi. Um, so, today's an interesting day for me. Today is my cancerversary. The date on my biopsy is August 11th. And I remember getting the phone call from my surgeon, my plastic surgeon who took the biopsy. I remember getting the call on a Thursday. So I sat down and I looked at my calendar and I went all the way back to Thursday, August 11th, 2016. It turns out today, 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with melanoma. I just knew I had it. I didn't know at that moment that it was what stage I was or how extensive the damage to my face was going to be. I really didn't know anything. Because, they don't know until they start cutting, which is somewhat dark. But, 5 days later, I got, after having the call from my surgeon, I ended up having my first surgery. And then a few days after that, after they got the results of my margins, I had another surgery to get clear margins. And once my face was all healed up, I started Yervoy. And then once I finished the beginning bit of Yervoy, it was the radiation. And then after that, more Yervoy and more Yervoy and more Yervoy and 3 plastic surgeries and everything. Colitis. Actually, a year ago, a year ago this week, I think. God, everything's happening. Everything shitty happens in August. I mean, it's like COVID right now. It's always shitty. But, it's crazy to know that today is the day. It's also really exciting to know that I survived all of it. And I'm better now than when I started. It's an exciting time, sort of. I was hoping I would be doing something cooler after, on my 4-year cancerversary, but I'm just getting ready to do homeschool stuff. This is a really, every year this comes around, it's strange. I have, my anxiety kind of flares up a little bit, and I have this sense of something being afoot, or something being amiss. And it's interesting that our bodies remember our bodies remember. I can't really explain it any other way, but they remember and they remind us. But the exciting thing is that on Friday morning, I'll be going in for my next bit of reconstruction. So where I'm going is a surgery center, number 1. Number 2, they test all patients 3 days before going in to have surgery. They get the brain scrub. I had that this morning. It sucks. It totally sucks. Honestly, I would self-isolate for, another 6 months. Honestly, to avoid getting a giant Q-tip shoved all the way up my fucking nose. It hurt and it sucked. I do not recommend it. It's not something fun. It's not like a nothing. It sucks. Way worse than the flu thing. I actually like ended up like blowing my nose afterwards, and it was like blood. It was disgusting. But I have sensitive sinuses, so I'm a delicate flower. So what the surgeon's going to be doing is he's going to be raising this eye and pulling up this skin here to make my eyes more or less the same size, or at least not so. This one looks so hooded and low, so he's bringing it up just a smidge. The skin that he's going to be, like what he's going to do is I believe he's going to cut along the graft here and then do what's called a flap. So he's going to take this skin, this little bit of skin, and he's going to stick it underneath this skin and like stitch it so it stays. I don't know. He works magic. I don't know how he's going to do it because there's like, I mean, there's a little bit of stuff here and a little bit of fat that he's put in. So whatever he needs to do, he'll do it. It'll be magical. But I'm also doing more fat grafting, which is, or lipografting, which is my surgeon's going to be sticking a needle into my stomach, like into the squishy mommy tummy, and he's going to be pulling out about a tablespoon-ish of fat, run it through a special machine, and then inject it into my forehead. And it's going to go fill in this little dent business here. And just kind of like, there's still remnant. This was the worst area that I had the dent. I mean, it's still, and you can still see it if I catch the light right. There we are. You see that? So he's going to fill this in a little more. And then that's it. Then I get to go home and have headaches and stuff for a couple of days. I'm not really nervous. I'm glad to be getting it over with. I don't really like, I think, frankly, you know, I don't have to go anywhere. I can't really go anywhere. I don't have anywhere to go, so I might as well take care of this bit. I know that they do health checks for everybody when they come in. I know that every patient there has been nose swabbed, then isolating before surgery, at least I hope. But that's what's going to be going on. It's a long video. It's 8 minutes. Man, I could talk forever. Well, I'm still healing. I'm still here. I'm still doing it. Still staying home. Everybody, please stay home. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. Love you.